Hey, welcome back, everybody, to Wrestling Travels Lockdown Sessions. And today, I got to tell you, we're over the moon, excited, ecstatic to have with us Salina De La Renta. Salina, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you? Oh, my light turned off.
Lights go out and everything. This is just as we planned.
Yeah, no, it was like dramatic entrance.
No, everything's going good over here. We just really have been wanting to get you on the show. We've been doing the lockdown sessions, just kind of catching up with everybody during this global pandemic. So first of all, we wanted to say welcome to the show. All we've had is just a lineup of guys and guys and guys. So it's nice for our viewers to have a female talent on the show. So we're hoping that brings in the numbers. But what have you been doing during this whole global pandemic? What have you been doing to keep busy?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. And well, I've been doing a lot of things. I finished my semester in school. I had to finish online, like pretty much everyone. I started my own business. I'm doing a male clothing brand. I started painting as a hobby. I've been training for wrestling. I started doing gymnastics recently. I try to keep busy. I have a gym here where I live, so I do that. The pool on my place is my pool, so I can do whatever. I get to chill. I've been hanging out with my dogs. I get to have a normal life for a year, and then I guess I'll go back on the hectic schedule. But I have been traveling and doing photo shoots, and that's like probably the most that I've been doing. I've been going to Mexico a lot, just photo shoot after photo shoot after photo shoot. And I did a few here in Orlando, a few in the mansion, and I have a helicopter shoot coming up.
Wow.
So yeah, it's fun.
You kind of got the best of both worlds. You kind of get your relaxed schedule sounds more hectic than everybody's normal schedule, which is nice.
Well, yeah, the thing is, like, my normal schedule, you have to add everything that I just mentioned. Plus, now I gotta go to wrestling shows, and it's like 3 or 4 shows a week. Plus, I have to go to school, like physically go. And sometimes I have to go to Miami, which is like 3.5 hours from here. And I drive. I don't fly every week. So I drive all the way to the studio, come right back. I do commentary. Sometimes I produce some episodes. So I feel like it is like a lot less right now. Like I was not okay. I was having too much stress.
So it is nice that you get to have some time for yourself, but do you feel like you have that itch to get back to wrestling
Yeah.
sooner rather than later? I got to go to Warrior Wrestling in Chicago last weekend, outdoor show, 500 fans in attendance, socially distanced, and it was amazing just to get back with fans.
Really?
And see, oh man, outstanding. So I know that we're about to turn the corner. I'm hoping everybody can stay safe, but you got to be getting that itch.
Yeah, for sure I want to get back. But I'm really concerned about like everything that's going on in the world, and there are some things that are not worth risking, like my life. And I think that maybe, yeah, I miss wrestling, but if and only if I started going out and trying to, because I'm so itchy to get back, and then I come back super sick and could end up in the hospital. So I always think about that, and it's not like I don't want to get back. It's just I'm kind of scared. I would say that.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough for everybody. So what do you do to kind of stay connected to the wrestling world? Like a lot of us, there's only so many promos we can do in front of the bathroom mirror, only so much tape study. Do you find yourself watching a lot of wrestling, kind of taking it all in during this pandemic, or do you like, hey, it's a good break from it all?
Um, Actually, I haven't watched that much wrestling during the pandemic. Really dedicate a lot of time to getting my hustles, and if I am whatever I'm doing, I'm trying to make money. and sitting my ass down watching some wrestling ain't gonna pay my bills. You know what I mean? So I can watch like a match here, a match there. And usually when I do, it's like I have a purpose. Like I'm probably interested in the person that I'm watching. Like I have to, there has to be something in it for me. And like before it was like it's fun, it's something fun to watch. It's something where I can like, oh, that's a cool move, this is a cool thing, and maybe it could help me come up with my character. But right now where I'm at in wrestling, I feel like I don't really need to find myself anymore. Like I already got that down. So anytime I sit down, it's either finding out who a new wrestler is that I didn't know about, or somebody's match everybody's talking about on Twitter, or I've heard about it everywhere. Then I'll go back and actually pay attention to that. But sitting religiously, I wish I don't really have the time.
Okay, just a couple more questions because we know you don't have the time. We set this up really quick. Have you had the time though to watch any of these cinematic matches? I wanted to get your opinion on those. If you had seen any of them, the AJ Styles, the Undertaker.
I did
So
see that one, but I don't really have any like. I don't feel like I want to give my opinion, and I I think it's everybody got their own. Um, it is what it is. This is what's happening 2020. That's all I gotta say about it.
yeah, 2020, sure. Yeah, I had a hard time with them, but I was like, at least we have entertainment. It
Yeah,
didn't come to a
exactly.
full stop like baseball had. Wrestling travel, as you know, we are based out of the United Kingdom. We bring fans from all over the world to their favorite wrestling events. Haven't really been able to do that too much in 2020. Our last one was Tokyo Wrestle Kingdom. But through this crazy world of pro wrestling, what has been some of your favorite places to travel, cities that you've seen? What have been some of your favorite travel destinations?
Wichita was definitely up there. Like it surprised me. I wasn't expecting anything, and then when I was actually on my way there, I was texting a few people. And everybody's like, "You're going to Wichita. You're not gonna do anything, literally. Like, there's nothing to do." And I was like, "Well, I guess, but whatever. At least it's different." And the wrestling fans over there are very grateful, and like they were so eager to be there. Like you could just feel like in the, it's like yeah, maybe there's not a lot to do over there, but when there is, everybody's gonna make a big deal. So I had a great experience. It was so cold though. That was one of my favorites. I will say Chicago is always very welcoming. They have a lot of Mexican fans, and they surely make themselves feel present. They bring bands and air horns, and they get really loud. Mexico would be my next most favorite, but that would just the Mexican people are the ones that I love performing in front of Mexicans because wrestling is what they love. Lucha Libre is huge over there, so anybody that goes to a wrestling event is just gonna scream their heart out and really cheer for you or really boo you, and that's why we do it, to get the reactions.
Have you ever been over to the United Kingdom at all with wrestling?
No, unfortunately, I haven't. I haven't even gone on vacation there.
So, final question is always my most important question. I want to know everybody that's watching this, just in case they're living under a rock, how do they follow you? What are your socials? I've noticed that you were on TikTok for however long that's going to last. For some reason, I have a TikTok profile that is going crazy, 17,000 followers without really doing anything. So I want
Really?
to,
Let's go.
and it's just wrestling clips, set the music, so it's nothing crazy. But where can we follow Salina De La Renta as a fan, and where can we purchase any merchandise? Um, where would we go for all this?
All right, cool. Well, all my social medias are Salina De La Renta. That's SALINADELARENTA, and that's Instagram, Twitter. I have a Facebook. I have a Thriller, which is a new app that is replacing TikTok if it ever gets banned. So I'm already prepared just in case.
All right.
TikTok, same thing. On Patreon, you get to access on Patreon pro wrestling matches that I have with like different people. For example, like Kiera Hogan, Diamante from LAX, or I'll do photo shoots with Tessa Blanchard. So I have like a lot of collab work on there that people can sign up to watch. And it's the same thing, patreon.com/Salina De La Renta. And that's pretty much it. That's my PayPal too, if anybody needs it.
Very cool. And I assume that on any of those, if you have, I don't know, is there Salina De La Renta shirts or merch out there?
Oh, yes, yes. I got so much stuff going on. SalinaDeLarenta.com. You can find all of my merchandise. I'm bringing new PJs and a very exclusive PJ that doesn't exist. I am the first ever to make Lucha Libre pajama onesies. So I will have full-on zip-up LA Park one-piece pajamas on there. So stay tuned. And I opened my new brand male clothing business. It is mrpoppy.com, but right now it's under construction, the website. But check it out.
Well, so much to look forward to. Can we get these onesies in fat guy sizes?
Yeah, they come up to 3X.
There we go. Fantastic.
I know my wrestling fans. I know we love them doing it.
We do. We do. Salina, thank you so much for giving us a little bit of your time today. We look forward to seeing all the great stuff that you're doing.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time as well.